First question.
Hi, David Staples from the Edmonton Journal.
Hi,
Welcome
David.
to Edmonton.
Thank you.
You met with Premier Smith. She's advocating for the private sector to build pipelines across Canada. What I want to know is, you've said you're open to this kind of development, but can you make a commitment to Canadians and to Albertans that you will fight to get pipelines built?
Yeah.
That you will fight in the way that the industry wants, getting rid of the West Coast tanker ban, reforming C-69. Will you commit to those things?
Yeah, Dave, thank you for the question, David. Look, and I had a meeting with the Premier this morning. I'll be with all the premiers tomorrow for the First Minister's meeting. Let me tell you part of the focus of that meeting, because it goes directly to your question. It's about getting things done. It's about getting, yes, pipelines built across this country so that we can displace imports of foreign oil. It's about building out the energy infrastructure more broadly here in Alberta, which I would add would include projects such as the pathways. It's about building energy corridors and trade corridors, including potentially up from here through to Nunavut. So we have additional deep water ports and opportunities there. And so the commitment is to deliver those projects like those that we agree that are national priorities, and then the federal government, using all of its power, including new legislative powers or new legislation, in order to accelerate delivering those projects. So then it gets into details of what's changed here and there, but the commitment is to deliver faster at a different scale. And if I may just add one other thing, you know, I said a week ago or 10 days ago that we need to do things that had not been imagined or had not been thought possible at a speed we haven't seen before. And that's the nature of the time. And in order to do that, we're going to need to use at the federal level, not just a commitment for cooperation, which we have under my government, but also additional levers that we create. And I'll be laying some of those out tomorrow with the premiers.
The Trump tariffs proposed, they're a big threat to our industry.
Yeah.
They're deregulating in the States. They're getting rid of taxes, carbon taxes, all kinds of taxes and regulations to free up industry. You're talking about bringing in an industrial carbon tax and supporting the emissions cap in Alberta. How is that going to help Canadian industry in the face of this threat from the United States?
Well, there's a couple of things, if I may, David. So we're first is the question of access, reliable access to the U.S. market. And in order to have reliable access to the U.S. market, we're going to need a comprehensive renegotiation of our economic and security partnership with the United States. You know, the American government has chosen to violate a number of aspects of that partnership for reasons known only to themselves. They're putting a tax on Alberta oil that serves no purpose other than to raise the price to U.S. consumers. And more broadly, the taxes on steel and aluminum and other ones coming, or the tariffs, I should say, are outside the legal framework of CUSMA, USMCA. Okay, so we need to recast that. What we need to do in parallel is to make sure that our industry is as competitive as possible. And I'm much more interested in increasing the competitiveness of our energy sector, of our manufacturing sector, of our AI sector, and working with industry and with provinces on specific ways to get those reductions, as opposed to, and last point, which goes to your question, as opposed to having preset caps or preset restrictions on preset timelines.